Welcome to EGME-331 Solid Mechanics Prerequisite video series. In this video, we'll be reviewing the topic of material lattice structure. In crystallography, crystal structure is a description of the ordered arrangement of atoms, ions, or molecules in a crystalline material, such as metals. The smallest group of particles in the material that constitutes this pattern is the unit cell of the structure. So if you summarize, lattice structure is the topologically ordered three-dimensional open-celled structures composed of one or more repeated unit cells. The length of the primary axis or the principal axis or the edges of this unit cell and the angle between them are termed as the lattice constants or the lattice parameters of the crystal structure. Imagine taking a large number of identical spheres and arranging them uniformly in a container. The simplest way to do this would be to make layers in which the spheres in one layer would be directly sitting above the spheres in the layer below, as we can see in this figure. This particular arrangement is called simple cubic structure, or SC in short. The unit cell is called a simple cubic unit cell, or is also termed as a primitive cubic unit cell. So in a simple cubic structure, the spheres are not packed as closely as they could be, and they only fill about 52% of the volume of the container. That means approximately 48% of the volume is left as void. This is a relatively inefficient arrangement, and if you consider the periodic table, only one metal, which is polonium, crystallizes in a simple cubic structure. So what are the most popular ways in which the metal or the atoms in a metal arrange? There are several different crystal lattice types. The most popular among them, as shown in this figure, we have the body-centered cubic BCC, we have the face-centered cubic FCC, the hexagonal close packing HCP. In case of body-centered cubic, we have the very similar structure to the simple cubic. In addition, there is one atom in the middle of the cube, the center of the cube. If you consider the face-centered cubic, we have similar structure as the simple cubic, but on each face, on the 6 faces, there is one additional atom. And you could see the hexagonal close packing as shown here. What we are seeing here is a certain metals prefer a certain crystal type. In the case of BCC, the most popular ones are iron or chromium and so on. And most of the light metals like aluminum, nickel, they prefer FCC structure. Then we have the zinc, tin, magnesium, they prefer the HCP crystal structure.